federal government, make una not forget us, all in the name of the minimum wage and all those area of stuff. And I want to still remind you people.
Welcome to my News on Point, your pulse on trending news.
House of Assembly and Senate. I want to make una put this thing into law or into conclusion. In the Nigerian army, I want you people to increase the private soldier salary from 50,000 naira to 110. Then I want you people to increase the salary of a landscraper in Nigerian army from 50,000 or 55,000 to 120. I want you people to increase the salary of a corporal in the Nigerian army from 60 or 57 to 135. From the sergeant above, una go know how now to do that structure. We are not getting it right in this job. The higher we work, the lower we eat. We work like a junkie and we feed like ants. The House of Senate, this one a message to now. I cannot say message to Nigerian army because I know say now they sign that money for salary. Make una try increase our salary so that those when they don't marry, when they not even marry, they go to see money take up. That salary not dey reach anything. It not reach anything. If you go market now, you carry 50,000, your salary go. 1 naira no go follow you come back. And the sack bag when you take buy food stuff, you no go full. So which one will go save till we reach 35 years? I want to save the money to build house. Make una not let people when we live for village come join this work. Come make and pass us so more than increase this salary.
Number one, who made the appropriation for the plane, the new plane the president is now having? Now the question I also want to ask is, where did that money come from? Was it supposed to be part of some monies that we don't know about? Secondly, had they bought this plane all this while and they were just going round and round with Nigerians? Because the question is, all of a sudden they said the former plane was bad, which a lot of people still contested, that the former presidential plane was still pretty much in good shape. And they started giving all sort of excuses. Then after buying the plane, we had another drama that the Chinese seized the plane. Did the Chinese really even seize the plane, or they just used that as an alibi to be able to get into us? I mean, those are the big questions we need to ask this morning, because a president cannot just go ahead and just buy a plane without budgetary allocations. And Nigerians are just, not asking any question. So what is really going on? I mean, I can see a couple of people joining me here. Priscilla Lawson, Lexi Body, Sylvanus Yamu. Hey, Olamide, how's it going? Good to see you. Priscilla Iswap. So, I mean, these are the questions we should ask. So, all of this was part of the drama all this while. Because now I'm beginning to think even that Chinese thing and judgment there, maybe it's part of the drama. Because all of a sudden, the Chinese now choose to release the new plane they just bought that we didn't see budgetary provision for, and the next thing, the president flies that same plane back to France. What a great way to be able to introduce a new presidential jet at a time where the dollar to the naira has gotten well over 1,600. The CBN was trying to defend, but it's not been working all this while. This government came into power, dollar to naira was about 500-600. Today is well over 1,000, and we're not asking questions. So what was this plan all along? When did they even buy the plane in the first place? So that means that Sahara Reporter story was true, showing that they had bought the plane long ago. So all of a sudden, the same plane that they say, oh, the Chinese seized, flew in, yes, a couple of days ago, then flew out again. And also, boom, big escalate. Can they also show us the interior of the plane? I'm sure the interior will be nothing less than royal, not even presidential. Can they also show the interior of the plane? Hey, Lamide, how are you now? Been a while. We should speak. Been a while. Can they also show us the interior of the plane? And I dare the president for them to do a tour of the interior of the presidential jet. We have a right to know. And I can bet you anything that it's going to be as luxurious as anything at the time when Nigerians can barely have food to eat and they are suffering. I keep speaking my truth. Join me on the morning show from 8 o'clock. Bless you guys. I love you more than words can tell. I love you all. And I keep speaking up for my own sanity and for the interest of my country.
Today we're talking about the presidential jets where they've not told us how they got the money to buy it. So for me, I understand the culture of impunity. Maybe down the line, if we change the culture of impunity, which I don't think will change anytime soon, you can make a sensible argument. You were talking about Singapore. I looked at you and laughed. Do you know what will happen in Nigeria when they build those buildings? Government workers will buy those same buildings of the government and sell it at exorbitant rates. Go and check most of the government housing they do. It's already pre-bought by the same people internally. So you are comparing with Singapore and you're saying, if you give home some, it will never be visible here. Probably only the days of them Jack on D when they was spending. It's government officials that will they will buy us all those homes at 20 or 10 million naira. And they will go and resell it at 40, 50 million naira. Go and check if it's that easy. All the homes gonna have a building. Just please apply to buy one of these government housing projects. Just go ahead. I want you to do it yourself. Rotus, culture will eat strategy for breakfast. All you are saying is strategy. The deeper problem is the culture. I get what I will say. Can we put the subsidy at the pump? But the culture of corruption will never allow them put it at the pump. You will see rich people faking it. Do you see that Dambelo's investigation where somebody had 44 different accounts? 44 local government were paying monies to one account. So when you even say you want to do stickers for the poorest of the poor and income bracket and things like that, they will still corrupt it. Wait till you see this import we want to import of food now. You now hear the corruption that will happen. Haven't you even seen with the forex situation that it was for people and things like that, it's supposed to give them food to benefit their business? Have people not fraudulently taken over the process? So the World Bank, with due respect, they don't even understand the culture of impunity. They will come, they will crunch data and everything. That's why you see all their data crunching has not changed. And my fear has always been the draconian policies they put forward. I'll take you back to 86. This was how they advocated SEFM, second tier foreign exchange markets. It will find the value at around 3 naira. It went up to, as at 1991, we're already getting over 7 to 11 naira. And we never remained the same then. I get all this empirical data, Rotus. But you can also absorb it from the policy of corruption. Look at Zacchaeus talking about crypto. The same crypto that you have incarcerated Binance now. Or because you know that there's money coming from there now you're talking about. It's not the same crypto that you said was affecting your forex, that you should stop trading crypto so that your forex will stabilize. Didn't they blame forex? Now they are doing Dutch auction system. It's not still holding the naira. The naira is still going to 1,600. Okay, so Profile, just one question. Is there anything positive you see in data with what has been put forward here? Because what the thing is this, you ask for empirical data daily, right?
So,
hold on. The data here shows that subsidies are wasteful spending. The Singapore example, I was making the example to say that because Nigeria, we do low-income housing here in Nigeria.
Yeah,
the point I was trying to make is that inefficient spending on subsidies, as was made by World Bank, IMF, everybody, every analyst, every guest that has come here, puts the spending in other things that have value. Subsidies are a tax cut for the wealthy. So just one second, I just want to wrap up. All you've done is just say corruption will, if you bring a solution here, corruption will destroy it. You bring a solution here, corruption will destroy it. The point is that if every single way you turn, you say that nothing will work, corruption will destroy it, then let me just put my laptop down, pick up my phone, and let everybody just go home and leave Nigeria to burn. You know what I'm saying? There has to be some hope and optimism that some of these things will work.
Rotus, let me tell you something.
It has to work. You can't be doomsday every day.
Rotus, when Tinubu came in
He promised renewed hope. He's renewed shiggy. He's 1 year into office. Now, let me speak, Rotos. Yeah, let me speak. You see, the problem with you, a lot of people don't understand the means. I'm a very factual realist. Hang on a minute. You think I don't want this country to work? You think? Do you have... Wait. Okay, go ahead. You think I don't want this country to work and I come here every single day advocating and fighting for this country? Against my own personal satisfaction sometimes? See, I have told you here that subsidy, yes, people are frittering it away. Have we been able to solve the corruption? Realistically, no. Do you think it's this present political crop that will solve your corruption? I here have advocated with you face removal. Have I not? But even with face removal, is it the same NMPC that they released their report today that you are saying you want the financial because you can't trust them enough? Are these people who are going to live with this? So, what to see? I am saying the reality so that people that are watching can understand realism and press for more accountability. You are talking about subsidy savings in a country where the president did not even respect you enough before he went ahead to buy a private jet behind you. He didn't even rate you enough as a citizen. So you think I don't want the best for this country? No truth, we want the best. I'm hopeful. Well, give me hope. Yeah, I need to hear hope and positivity. Give me hope on something. Give me something you think that is hopeful. Give me one thing, please. Let me tell you. Okay. My hope now will be, how can we increase revenue through mining? But subsidy is eating up the wait now. Because see, if we harness gas properly, we are doing 12 billion revenue target. We can actually do $40 billion or 50 billion from gas if we harness gas. So we can increase the pots. That's a realistic hope to me. How can we drive more revenue? How can we look for loopholes and block corruption and ensure that we drive up the revenues? For me, that's more realistic hope that we can reinvest. But if you say with this Peter resource, and you think this culture of impunity will not continue, Brutus, we are kidding ourselves. Look, I was like you many years ago. You were like me.
I think one of the things, just like when Vimbai came in, one of the things that must happen is balance. And that's why I love the fact that on the side, at the end of the day, both of you are fighting for the same thing, only from different sides of the table. So Rotus in terms of renewed hope, hopeful and all that, and Rufai is a bit more realistic with regards to the Nigerian reality. But I do agree.
When you say Rufai is a bit more realistic, are you telling me that the subsidies we're paying now, 6.8 trillion, we should continue to spend that each year when you have other items that you
I don't think
education and health?
What you need to listen, what he had mentioned was gradual phasing out of subsidy and also to fix the structural challenges that we have. I think it's side by side. So if we don't fix those challenges, no matter how much money we save on subsidy, it will still not go to housing, education. No, we're not saying that that's the end, that we're never going to fix it. But the reason why we must speak out about it is that we must acknowledge the fundamental challenges that we have in this nation. We have to, and it's not being negative. It's just facing the truth so that we can begin to challenge it. If we act or bury our heads in the sand as if there's nothing like corruption, if they save on subsidy, we'll go to education. We're not going to hold people accountable to actually fix the problem. I think that's where, for me, for the Singapore one, my comment on that was just that, of course, you can understand Lawrence Wong's position because he has an election to win come at least at the latest November 2025. And part of the things that the Singaporeans enjoy is affordable housing. About 80% of Singaporeans have access to public housing, and that is enabled by government policy, including the fact that aside from the loan to value limits, they are also giving increasing grants. So 40,000 in terms of grants to people who want to be homeowners, and also to stop the arbitrage, especially in terms of the higher resale value of homes as a result of the fact that they don't have enough homes for Singaporeans. So a number of things to consider, and that's a hallmark of good leadership.
Thanks for watching. Kindly subscribe to our channel. God bless you.